All right, everyone. Welcome back to another video. Last time we left off here with the importance of the rubber boat. Now getting to setting the pace for the German timeline, May 11th to 13th, 1940. Germans press home the attack in Belgium. After crossing the Albert Canal on May 11th, the Germans advanced towards Tongres and Vannerheim. Troops that had crossed the frontier farther north pushed southwards, their objective being the eastern end of the Liège-Louvain-Brussels railway. The Belgian army, which had taken up positions on the Meuse and Albert Canal, was forced to fall back on the second line of defense after making a heroic stand against the German mechanized units. British and French troops were rushing up in support. The top picture shows German soldiers making a dash across the exposed railroad tracks. Below are German tanks advancing through a small town along the shallow bed of a canal, an easier way to travel than the congested and damaged roads of Belgium. So here we see that top picture with German making a dash across some exposed railroad tracks. They're trying their damnedest to hurry. And we see the tanks just going on through the canal, which they are right. If the roads are all damaged and stuff, you have to find another way. So this would be a better, more efficient way at the time. It says, Funny Mustache Man's juggernauts temporarily held up, May 13th, 1940. Drive towards the Franco-Belgian frontier. While the Belgian fortress at Liège still held out, the German attack southwest of the city pressed forward towards Brussels and the real and ultimate objective, northern France. This attack was slowed down by the fierce resistance of the Belgian troops and the perpetual harassing of the advancing German columns by the Royal Air Force. Where the Belgian troops were forced to fall back, they destroyed bridges and means of communication. The picture shows a German light tank checked by a river. The bridge across has been blown up. So here we see that bridge is absolutely obliterated, as is the town behind it, looking like. The tank cannot advance, as the bridge is gone right this second, but... Oh, we got a twofer. Brussels in flame after air bombardment by the Germans. May 11th to 17th, 1940. Belgium's capital feels the German wrath. On May 15th, the German High Command announced that it no longer regarded Brussels, historic capital of Belgium, as an open city. It stated that air reconnaissance had established beyond doubt that military columns were moving through the city, and that the German Air Force intended, therefore, to attack all military objectives. Even before this, and until the fall of the city on May 17th, Brussels was subjected to repeated and destructive German air attacks, both with high explosives and incendiary bombs. The worst raid took place on Sunday, May 12th, when the waves of German bombers destroyed many of the buildings on the outskirts of the city. The picture shows firemen dealing with the effects of a bomb which had exploded and wrecked shops and dwelling houses on one of the main streets. So here we see that dwelling is absolutely caved in, it's obliterated, and we see firemen doing their best to put out that fire so that it doesn't spread. Holland capitulates as Rotterdam is ruthlessly bombed. May 14th, 1940. The agony of Rotterdam. Holland's decision to lay down her arms on May 14th followed the appalling German air attack on that day on her second greatest city. For 3 hours, Rotterdam, without any anti-aircraft defenses, was continuously and ruthlessly bombed. An area of 2 square miles in the heart of the city. The large white patch in the center aerial photograph, which is the large white patch. So, right here. Was completely devastated, killing 30,000 persons. As the bombing ceased, vast fires followed, and hundreds of terrified women and children who had sought refuges in shelters were drowned by the water from broken water mains. On the left, the city at peace is seen in the air. To the right of the main street, the Collège, rise the tower of the town hall, while with the post office in the foreground. After the bombardment, the lines of the street could hardly be traced. The town hall was completely wrecked, and the stock exchange was a heap of rubble. 2 hospitals in the heart of the city were destroyed, as this great city felt the German wrath. So here is an aerial photo of before the bombings and all that. And here's what they mean. The city is just in flames. That large white patch is the main city, as it's been just obliterated. And you can barely tell, like they said, the roads. There's roads all in there, but they're just gone, basically. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me what I can improve on. If you can, subscribe. It always helps out, and it helps get me more feedback, too. So, thank you.